your love, for all our brothers and sisters' effort, for all the effort and hard works of our leaders, Heavenly Parent. We pray that please help us, use us, Heavenly Parent, as instrument to advance your providence, even though Heavenly Parent, in a very little way. Help us as well, Heavenly Parent, to somehow comfort your heart, and somehow, Heavenly Parent, you could truly return the love to you, Heavenly Parent. Thank you so much. And as always, we are deeply praying, Heavenly Parent, for the good health and protection and long life of our true mother, that despite Heavenly Parent in her old age, she really never stopped working, Heavenly Parent. And that's why we pray, Heavenly Parent, for the good health and long life of our true mother. We really need her more, Heavenly Parent, especially this time. Thank you so much. And we pray that all the plans and activities, or all the plans, Heavenly Parent, of our true mother that could be realized, Heavenly Parent, in her lifetime, especially the realizing of kingdom of heaven here on earth, Heavenly Parent. We love you so much, Heavenly Parent and true parents. And also I pray for all our leaders, for all of us, Heavenly Parent, give us wisdom on how we could really help to advance your providence, Heavenly Parent. And I would like to sincerely offer this prayer in behalf of my elders, leaders, brothers, and sisters. In true parents' name, Ajur.
Aju. Thank you very much, our sister Ella, for that opening prayer as we begin our 131st special CheonBo Monday Club. So once again, as we are going to begin our meeting for this evening, let us recognize everyone and to show our appreciation and our love to each everyone. Let us show our big smiley or a thumbs up or maybe heart sign that we are all together in this educational platform for this CheonBo Monday Cloud. So once again, let us give a big round of applause to everyone for this evening's meeting. So with that, and let us proceed with the first part of our program, and that is the welcoming remarks by our PR and also our General Affairs Director and also our Sub-Regional Director for Southeast Asia, and other than our Dr. Julius B. Malikdem. So let's welcome our Dr. Julius Malikdem for his welcoming remarks. Let's welcome him with our report.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Jimmy Vergara. And yeah, Monday greetings to all our dear leaders who are here. Of course, Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, our Choni One Chair, our President Masaichi Hori, Regional President of Heavenly Asia Pacific, all our sub-regional directors joining, vice presidents, national leaders, everyone, all Chonilgok leaders, CheonBo victors and CheonBo challengers, my dear brothers and sisters. So it's another Monday, and we are here once again for our Monday CheonBo meeting. And yeah, it's always great to be together. And then especially, this is like a condition wherein all our brothers and sisters, especially all our blessed families, come together in our region and then have that, that unity in terms of what we want to accomplish and what we want to do together. Especially if, again, we count down before the entrance ceremony of the Chonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung. Yesterday, we were counting 167. So today, it's 166 days before April 13, 2025. And that's a very short period of time. In fact, this time also President Hori came to the Philippines after spending time in Malaysia, around 7 or 8 days in Malaysia. And of course, before that, he was in Nepal. He went to Central Asia. And then now, for several days also, he has been here in the Philippines. And then purposely to, make that final push to all leaders and brothers and sisters to really unite absolutely with our beloved True Mother, especially the expectations of our beloved True Mother. Last Friday, October 25, we have a meeting with the World Mission Headquarters together with our Director General, Dr. Song Yon Chon. And then in that meeting, actually, he emphasized that this time, True Mother is really putting, like beyond physical limitations, leading all the preparation, external, internally, offering Chongsong condition, leading towards the entrance ceremony. So this is how serious True Mother is, preparing everything before that historic day. And then in that meeting also, Dr. Song actually mentioned that True Mother is thinking about many of our elders, missionaries who have been in the front line for many, many years. Then special mention to Dr. Kittle, right? True Mother is thinking about Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kathy Rigney, and really want to appreciate them. So that's why during the entrance ceremony, there will be some recognition of all our leaders who have been in the public mission for many years. So Dr. Song also emphasized that before or from now until the entrance ceremony, we need to ask ourselves what we need to focus on, what we need to do, whether it be witnessing, how we can establish a more sustainable, stable foundation of our church, of our community, and also how we can accomplish our Chongsong donation. So we need to think, what can we do during this remaining time period? And so he emphasized actually three main points. He said, like, very important now is number one, time. Time. If you still remember, I shared in, I think, 2 Mondays ago about the golden time. And then we're talking about the concepts, the two concepts of time. One is chronos and one is kairos. Kairos means special moments. So it's not only talking about the measurable time, which is measured in years, months, days, hours, but chronos time is something that is a moment, like a precious moment, an unforgettable moment, a historic moment, a breakthrough moment. So that's why this opening and entrance ceremony in Chonil Sanctum Chonwon Gung is very important. So we have to recognize the preciousness of this time. So number one, he emphasized about time. Secondly, he mentioned about direction. Direction. So it's like when Dr. Song was mentioning about time, direction, and then, oh, this is like a topic in science, in physics. So anyway, direction, what does it mean? It means, are we in complete alignment with the will of heaven? Are we in complete alignment with the wish of our beloved True Mother this time? So complete alignment. Direction, that means we are in the right direction. And the third one is speed. Speed, because we don't have enough time. So that means everything that we are doing now, we need to amplify. So when we are doing witnessing, we really have to see how efficient the witnessing system that we are using. Because if we have the luxury of time, then it's okay. We can continue with what we are doing. But this time, it's only like less than 6 months to go. So that's why everything that we do, we have to think of speed, how we can speed up the providence, how we can speed up the accomplishment of substantial church growth, how we can speed up raising up many blessing candidates who can join the blessing for next year, cosmic blessing. So all these things. So that's why, my dear brothers and sisters, in this Monday CheonBo Club meeting, this is a time to listen to testimony from our elders and leaders, youth leaders who have been, offering themselves in the mission as heavenly tribal messiahs, as CheonBos, as youth pastors, and as youth leaders. So we are encouraging each other. We see the reality of, what we can do, the miracles that we can do together. So let's think all together, all CheonBos, when we are united with a common goal, common mission, I think it is possible. Last Sunday, President Hori shared about the the concept of witnessing. Actually, we wish to share this to all brothers and sisters who couldn't listen to President Hori in that Sunday message. In the sermon that President Hori shared, he emphasized that although all of us are talking about witnessing, our concept of witnessing are very different. When we some people, some brothers and sisters, when we think of witnessing, still we are thinking of the wilderness time when we want to witness to single people and then we want them to become full-time missionaries. Or maybe some of us are thinking of witnessing only until HTM level, or maybe just associate level, or maybe some of us are witnessing that means doing PR with VIPs. So all different concepts. But last Sunday, President Hori shared to us a diagram which shows all the aspects of witnessing levels. Witnessing in terms of, creating spiritual foundation, witnessing level 0, witnessing level 1, which is witnessing to myself, and then witnessing level 2, which is witnessing to our community, in our own community, and then witnessing level 3 is witnessing to VIPs or to others. And then based on that, he's talking about all kinds of different dimensions of this witnessing levels. It could be individual level, it could be in the blessing level, or it can be in the completion of channel group. And then finally, he mentioned about the difference of life of faith and life of channel group. So what's the difference? To make the long story short, he said, life of faith is, we are doing something because, we need to be saved. So that's why we have faith. But life of Chonilgok means taking ownership of the providence. So that means it's not limited by time. That means whether you are a full-time worker, full-time missionary, or you are a student, or you are a CheonBo family, or you are, other missions in the field, most important is that there is no retirement in a life of Chonilgok. That means, it's beyond time. That commitment, lifelong commitment. So when you start family as a blessed family, it doesn't mean that your public consciousness of doing something for the providence ends. So that's why, anyway, he opens our understanding of what should be the life of an owner of Channel Group. So anyway, hopefully we can share more about that guidance of President Hori. We will try to transcribe that sermon and then share to as many brothers and sisters. And even we can localize that lecture given by that sermon given by President Hori. So anyway, today let's listen and be inspired with one very potential and capable young leader in the Philippines, our brother Mark J. Tapia. And let's move forward on our 131st Monday CheonBo Club meeting. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much to our Dr. Julius Malikdem again for that very wonderful opening and welcoming remarks, as we are always been educated and always being rewind of what had happened for the past days, and also with that wonderful message, especially coming from our President Huri. We really look forward that everybody should have to listen to that lecture, to that sermon. This is very important for us to understand fully our role and our identity in this era of Chinuguk. So we look forward to have that and for everybody to listen to that sermon. So thank you again, Dr. Junius, for that welcoming remarks. And now let's move to the opening message by our Choniwon chairman, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kittle. Let's welcome them in our Zoom with virtual club. Let's welcome Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kittle.
Thank you, Jaime. Thank you, Julius, and thank you, President Hori, for really your heart and guidance and direction, and really the connection that we feel really to our true mother through you in a very, very special way. Um, Last week we've had a number of amazingly successful programs. The first was the INAP launching in the Philippines. The INAP means the International Media Association for Peace. It's one of the seven associations of UPF, and they launched the Philippine chapter. And Dr. Venus Augustine did an excellent job to recruit the new president of INAP. His name is Bishop Romel Mariah. He's if you listen to him, every other word is amen, brother. Amen, amen. Aju. So he's been with us. He's listened to the presentations on True Parents Theology, and he has his own national radio show. He's got connections through the media up to the Malacanang Palace here in the Philippines. So that's moving forward. Honorable Eknot was here to give the keynote welcome address. We had members of Parliament, members from the Senate coming, and that was in the middle of the typhoon. Yeah, and I people were talking in the headquarters here in the Philippines. Maybe we should cancel the program or postpone it because nobody will come because there's a typhoon. But they came. The place was completely packed, and even the balcony, and all the VIPs came. It's to me, it's a testimony of the age that we're living in. Typhoon can't stop us. Hurricane can't stop us. Earthquake can't stop us, And I was just amazed. And I was amazed the second time because President Hori recognizes that oftentimes when he's speaking, then it rains. And he considers that rain the blessing, kind of God's showing his appreciation, his participation, his tears and gratitude. And for our program, it rained the whole time. So I guess that means really we're in the right area. The second program was a UPF educational program, and that was held throughout the region. I'm sure many of you participated. We had watch parties. Again, I was impressed with the number of people that attended the watch parties that were there. They were all over the Philippines, from the Oceania to Central Asia, and many, many people came. And the purpose was to prepare them to understand the value of the blessing, the value of marriage, the value of motherhood. We need to honor these things, and no more so than really within the union of our true parents and their holy wedding. And so I realized when I was preparing my lecture that, the Chan Wan Gun and the Chanil Sanctum, they are there to represent heavenly parents, both father and mother. That's unique because most of the religions honor just the man, Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or Krishna. But this is a temple to honor two people. It also honors the institution of marriage because when you understand, the trials and tribulations of our true parents, and yet they've been successful. Externally they've been persecuted, internally they've misunderstood, but they never gave up. And that reminds me, Julius talked about, something that mother's going to do or give or something on that day. And Reverend Hori put it this way. It really touched my heart. He said, I'm not a victor, I'm a survivor. I survived. And that's kind of how I feel. I want to be a victor, not for myself, but for True Mother. And then the other program we had was with the youth department of the Family Federation. And LMA put that together. We had young people there. The other speaker, co-speaker, was Dr. Julius. And in that program, then she asked me, she said, well, you know, do you have any regrets in your life? And I said, no, and that's true. But I rethought that question, and I remember what Reverend Sudo said from Japan. He was the best lecturer ever, separate from True Parents, of course. But And then people asked him, do you have any regrets? And he said, yes, I have two regrets. I have two regrets. Okay, what are they? I regret I didn't join this movement earlier. If I had joined earlier, I could have helped true parents more. Okay. And he said, I have a second regret. What is that? After joining this movement, I regret I didn't work harder. If I had worked harder, I could have helped true parents and God's providence more. So I thought that's also correct answer. The humility that we see in Reverend Suda was expressed at that point. The fourth program that I participated in, I'm working with the second gen heavily Top Gun missionaries that are here. They're planning a program in the Philippines here, and they're putting together a model education program for, for what can be how we're going to teach the concepts of really the true parents theology in a very simple way in an introductory program. And anyway, I'll share it with you. Just as we started this meeting, I got a phone call from Masatate Kachikuri, who is the director of the mission department in the World Mission headquarters in Korea. And he says, they want me to go to Korea for a week or so to help, craft this in a more concrete way, work with the professors there to get something more substantial. Um, I, I I told him, I said, you couldn't give me a better gift on my birthday. I mean, I'm so happy to hear that we're now moving forward in this direction. Mother is serious. The leadership in the World Mission headquarters are serious. We are all serious, and we want to make this as successful as we can. So that I'm grateful that we can be here together and have this opportunity to really to listen to Mark Tapio. He's a dynamic brother. He's got a spirit that's kind of contagious. When he speaks, you want to listen to him. He has that catchy spirit, not just something I have to listen to him and not fall asleep. No, no, not at all. He's got an energy and a commitment and a conviction that will be contagious. And I'm sure you will all see that. I'll let my wife share a few words. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, President Tori, and all leaders and all CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, all brothers and sisters. I'm so happy to be here again in this meeting, and I look forward to today's sharing by Mark. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the couple of our Choniwon's chairman of our Heavenly Asia Pacific, again, for your precious words as we always receive this CheonBo Monday Club. And thank you again, and we look forward again for the great success of that teaching of the concept of true parents theology. Yeah, we look forward to receive that, especially to all our brothers and sisters. So thank you to our Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kittle for the opening message. Now, it's time for us to receive the testimony and the best practice of our youth leader, our Mr. Mark J. Tapia. He is the Executive Secretary of our FFWPO Area 1 and also a CheonBo Challenger. As Dr. Kittle, a very dynamic brother, having that kind of catchy spirit. Without further ado, let's welcome our brother Mark J. Tapia for his testimony. Let's welcome him with our podcast.
Wow, thank you very much, Sir Jimmy. Salamat po, thank you. Good evening to our President Hori, to our Dr. Robert Kittel and Tita Teresia Kittel. Good evening to our leaders, our CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, blessed families and brothers and sisters. I am honored and blessed to share with you my testimony or best practices as a junior CheonBo challenger. So I hope that I can really inspire you and I can share fully my heart to all of you. So let us watch the recorded video of mine. Thank you very much.
I would like to give my gratitude to our beloved true parents, my teacher, my mentor, my Messiah, my Savior. Thank you for this opportunity, and because of you, I am here. Our Wang Oma, Wang Apa. I am grateful for this opportunity to share my experiences in public mission, the challenges encountered, victories won, and realizations gained. As a junior CheonBo challengers, I eagerly look forward to one day standing among the CheonBo victors. I would like to begin my testimony with a quote from someone. You are my son, my filial son. I have been contemplating the word filial up until now. Am I really a filial or unfilial son? This word, which I have held close since I first heard them, these words are not from true parents, a leader, or someone motivational speaker. The word filial was one I had not fully understood until I embraced and accepted through parents and through parents' teaching and began to see its significance as part of my own values. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mark J. T. Tapia. I was born on July 26, 1996 in the province of Aurora, and I am now 28 years old, a degree holder of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Development Management from the International Peace Leadership College, an institution founded by our true parents here in the Philippines with a vision of raising students to become the global leaders through a balanced education. Currently, I serve as the Executive Secretary of Area 1 Philippines, covering Metro Manila and Region 3. My spiritual journey began with the guidance of my spiritual father, Mr. Francis Lawrence Nolasco, the NLTP Director. My spiritual birthday was April 7, 2015. I am much and blessed with my beautiful wife from Colombia, Mrs. Janet Martinez Lopez. Although I have often seen myself as a man with the big dreams, my journey toward leadership and the path to receiving the blessing was not always smooth or filled with motivation. I began my journey from a place of struggle and lost. In 2014, I lost my father, and a year later, my mother also passed away, leaving me with no one to turn to, the feeling of distress, the feeling of no hope. This period taught me resilience and determination. And I think meeting true parents is one way that transformed my life, setting me on a better path. Yet the journey has come with its own challenges, filled with the ups and downs of faith and the constant choice to stand by what is good. All right, maybe many of you are familiar with this Vulcan calendar, a remarkable item that has opened doors to experiences across various places, locally and internationally. This simple object has reminded me that human kindness are still there. Simple object has supported many students in IPLC to graduate and also other centers here in the Philippines, and most importantly, has strengthened my life of faith. My journey with True Parents began in 2015. At that time, I was eager to study, yet due to family's financial struggles, I had to take a break from school for a year to look for opportunities to work or study. I came to trust that Heavenly Parent had planned for me. When Mr. Francis Lawrence Nolasco invited me to attend a 10-day workshop at the International Peace Leadership College, I felt a spark of hope. The theme during the 10-day workshop was Find Your Purpose and Change Your Life. Marked the beginning of a profound journey, one in which I found not only my true purpose, but also came to know Heavenly Parent and True Parents as my saviors and messiahs. After the 10-day workshop, I committed to raising funds to cover my tuition fee, my uniforms, and of course, budget for food at the beginning of the school year. My routine at International Peace Leadership College was intensive. Monday, Thursday, study, Friday to Saturday, fundraising, and Sunday, of course, that is Sunday service, and do laundry, and I did school projects and assignments. At the International Peace Leadership College, we started strong with around 200 students enrolled. That this is like the saying in IPLC, like we enrolled 200 students. By the next semester, we were down to 150. The following school year, only 100 remained. And of course, eventually, only 50 people made it to the graduation. Because of the training and of course challenges in college days, many choose to give up. That was a survival mode. Or as we say in Filipino, or in Tagalog, matira matibay, a testament to resilience. My time at IPLC involved many fundraising missions, 2-day fundraising, 10-day fundraising, 21-day fundraising, 40 days fundraising, all of that. In my first year and second year college, I did summer leadership training program focusing on fundraising and witnessing. Through witnessing, I was able to invite 9 people to study in a POC. And I am proud to say that 2 of them graduated, but the 7 didn't continue. During my college years, I also served as a finance officer of World Corp for 3 consecutive years, from 2016 to 2018, and earned my black belt in Tong Il Mundo. I'm forever grateful to Nanay Shoni, who often shared food with me from True Parents Opening Table, especially when it comes about I don't have any budget for breakfast. So Nanay Shoni gave the offering foods of our True Parents to me. I was also blessed to meet a person on the front line who generously supported my tuition fee throughout my time at a PLC. It's something I would not have believed possible. Someone extending their trust and financial support in such a way until it happened to me. So I offered like devotion. When I met this person, I offered devotion. I am always calling out her name to supported me for the next school year. And luckily, she supported me every year, every semester. The encounter has become a precious testimony of Heavenly Parents' providence and grace, how our Heavenly Parents works in a mysterious way. And of course, we need to do something on it. A life-changing experience for me was the 1-year leadership training journey with LTP and also HJYLT. At IPLC, or International Peace Leadership College, students are required to join this international leadership training program, which offers invaluable exposure and growth. This training not only opened my eyes to new perspective, but allowed me to travel internationally for missions, fundraising, witnessing, service projects, workshops, and conferences, all of which become tools to equip me for life battles. In 2018, I began this journey starting with 40 days of Philippine Top Gun training, followed by a 21-day fundraising campaign, which is here in the Philippines, because during this period of 21-day fundraising, the training director assessed who would be sent on international missions. Of course, they will be based on their performance in fundraising, behavior, and life of faith. I was fortunate to be selected, along with the precious second gen here in the Philippines, Shinji Karo, as part of the first team to deploy overseas. Our first mission was in Taiwan, where I felt very nervous and unsure of what to expect, especially when we realize or when we have known that there's no team leader to lead us. We completed a 12-day fundraising campaign in Taiwan before our Commander Jessa traveled to Taiwan, fetch us, and going us to Hong Kong. To our surprise, she didn't continue, or she led us briefly, touring us through Hong Kong, but soon returned to the Philippines, leaving us continue our mission independently. So I am thinking, our Commander Jessa, if you are here, I am thinking that time that you will be with us, or you will be leading us. But anyway, thank you so much. Our time in Hong Kong was challenging, was as we adapt to new people, surroundings, and situations, praying each day for strength and guidance from our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. I often reminded myself that this training was the opportunity to deepen my filial heart toward them. We spent 12 days fundraising in Hong Kong, traveled to Macau, then back to Hong Kong, continue our work for nearly a month. This experience shaped me deeply, strengthening my resolve and commitment to my mission. And of course, the next mission took us to Singapore. And it was here that I truly felt Heavenly Parent entrusting us to fulfill our mission, my mission. We arrived with renewed determination. Shinji and I are expecting that we would finally have a team leader to guide us. But it seemed God had another plans, challenging us once again. When our team leader was uploaded at the airport and couldn't join us once again. I took it a sign that God believed on us or challenging us on how far we can go on this mission. So me and Shinji are expecting already that we will be having our commander, but he was uploaded. The 1-month fundraising in Singapore was exhausting. I often felt drained and thirsty for the face-to-face guidance of my leader. In those moments, the book of the Way of Tradition, I know you are all familiar with this, the True Parents book became my spiritual anchor. Because in ILTP, we are not allowed to use mobile gadgets. So this is my gadget, the Way of Tradition, that helped me stay focused on the purpose of our training. After completing our time in Singapore, we were sent to Malaysia, where we continued fundraising and witnessing, while also supporting the Peace Road Project. We also joined a multicultural youth service in Penang, Malaysia, and this rich experience that further fueled me of my dedication. After a month in Malaysia, I thought we would finally be returning to the Philippines, but that was not the plan. I feel so tired that time. I feel drained approaching people day by day. So I felt a drain. So instead, we traveled to Thailand to prepare for a special opportunity that we have heard that we will be meeting soon our beloved True Mother in Nepal. When we arrived in Thailand, we were officially endorsed into HJYLT under the guidance of former Continental Director Dr. Yong, who merged ILTP and YLT. So we are the last batch of ILTP. Our time in Thailand was particularly challenging, despite whatever effort, despite of, like I did my best, but my best was not good, was not enough. I couldn't seem to reach my goals. And there were moments I felt close to giving up. Because no matter what I did, what I reflected as this time, why I didn't reach my goal that time. Why my brothers and sisters, they reached the goal higher than our commanders gave to us. However, despite of the difficulties that I have, the former YLT director, Reverend Leo Angelo concerned, reminded me of what purpose. And he said, "How are you, Mark? What happened to you? Are you okay?" And I said, "I don't know." I tried my best. And Reverend Leo Halog gave me guidance and lifted my spirit and encouraged me to keep going, especially as we were about to meet True Mother. So this experience you have here in Thailand, you can use that one to meet our beloved True Mother in Nepal. Through deep devotion, prayer, fasting, reading, escape meals, and more conditions, if you are not able to reach your goal in the front line, of course, you need to do some kind of conditions. I prepared for that moment. Finally, I met True Mother, and we practiced for 12 days to perform in front of True Mother. Meeting True Mother was really, I feel good, I feel comforted. So we performed for 12 days. Our leader instructed us not to cry because this is already our beloved True Mother. But none of us could hold back our tears as we called out, "Omuni, kansamida, saranghamnida." True Mother's presence was unforgettable. She radiated love and care for each of us. Meeting True Mother was a profound reminder of the responsibility. Meeting the Messiah is a big responsibility, and even up until now, I'm keeping it in my heart. So, Wang Oma, don't you worry. After the incredible moment, I felt a renewed commitment to serve and pledging before True Mother to give my all. My journey continued, taking me once again to Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia. Of course, that is fundraising. After completing my year of training in May 2019, graduate already of YLT and ILTP, I returned to IPLC to continue my study as a senior fourth-year college with many responsibilities, ultimately graduating for the year 2020. This entire journey profoundly shaped my faith and purpose, helping me grow in ways I never imagined. As I approached graduation, I faced a significant choice, one that I believe was guided. Just 2 months before my graduation, on February 15, 2020, the pandemic hit the Philippines, I think all around the world, leading to a nationwide lockdown. IPLC management gave us the option to stay or to go home. But what I did, I chose to join the National Leadership Training Program, the NLTP, thinking that additional training and guidance from my spiritual father would benefit me. For 9 months, I trained with nearly 60 members at the NLTP Center in San Pablo, Laguna. The pandemic created unique challenges, and I often found myself reflecting on how my spiritual father managed to lead us all through such a demanding time. This experience gave me a first-hand look at various styles of leadership and instilled me a valuable principle from NLTP: solve your members' challenges before you rest. During my time in NLTP, I had the opportunity to engage in a wide range of activities, fundraising, witnessing, organizing events, service projects, and many more. And of course, I wanted to grab this opportunity that the National Leadership Training Program is the best training ground for both first generation and second generation. It fosters a deep understanding of family, the importance of supporting each other, and most importantly, builds a heartfelt connection to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. I was in the captainship that time, and the calling from the national headquarters or from the IAYSP Pilipinas asking to be part of it. And that is the beginning of another level of challenges and responsibilities as I prepared to serve on the national level. I joined December 8, 2020 in IAYSP Pilipinas with the leadership of Serene Lansangan, another level of responsibility where I was given an opportunity to be a chief finance officer. On that time, I was able to work with the professionals from the government and of course to work with the national leaders and other leaders of provincial organization. With the right guidance of Serene and other officers and board of directors of IAYSP, we were able to support what activities we have in IAYSP. I closely work in government agency promoting the empowerment of youth and students. I always remember the saying of Serene every time that we have event in YSP and struggling a lot to find funds for our projects and for our events or programs. There is the challenges within the organizations that we might expecting to happen. He said, you're aligned, appointed, and approved. So what more? When I heard this, seems the process will take smoothly. Okay, I am aligned, I am appointed, and I am approved of the representative of our beloved true parents. I was also given a chance to handle the service project program in IAYSP Pilipinas. One of that is our billion trees planting and growing project, where we in the Philippines to make this program sustainable. We closely work to the Department of Environmental Natural Resources, municipal level, provincial level, and national level of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Looking back, we have also merchandise for us to have our budget, our funds for tree planting, and supporting our 29 chapters in the Philippines. We have this billion t-shirt for a cost and fundraising campaign to our partners in IAYSP America. And of course, I would like also to grab this opportunity. I am grateful to all those individuals and blessed families who supported us. Every time we sent out letters, as you always there. Thank you for your help. I serve at the Philippine HQ, where I supported various national events, guided by dedicated leaders, focused on each event's success. My role often involved handling physical arrangements, production, and stage management. And I know my face looks like familiar to you. You always see me. And one of the amazing as well, Heavenly Parent has blessed me with a gift for creativity. Each year during the HJ Cosmic Blessing Festival, I am entrusted with decorating the venue. Of course, I am here to help as always. I also create arrangement for our blessed families' wedding. One of that is the wedding of our Sir Sid and Mom Grace. IPLC graduations every year. I think I started here 2016 up until now. And engagement ceremonies of our brothers and sisters. Of course, I think for this year, we designed for how many engagement ceremony that for sure next year that they will be receiving the blessings for our true parents. And of course, also a floral tributes for our CheonBo victors and blessed families who passed away. All right, in 2021, I was matched with my wonderful wife from Colombia and of course, blessed. After a year of communicating, she traveled to the Philippines. Initially, we faced language challenges because she didn't speak English. So we used sign language and Google Translator. But after 3, good thing. We received the blessing May 5, 2023, and right after the 40 days separation, we started family already. Another level of challenges. I was a full-time missionary, no work, full-time missionary, and no savings, and who knows that I will start family already. That was the time also I'm talking to my wife. So please, can you give me 1 year to prepare so that we can start family? And you know what she said? Do you think in 1 year you can save money so that we can start family? Just start now. And that challenges and we start our family. Of course, very challenging. Of course, if you have a foreigner wife, of course, you know, visa, tourist visa, extension of visa, and renewal of the alien card. That is the challenging point. I was also in Philippine headquarters as HQ staff. And that was the time that my wife also struggled a lot. And I decided to give up my mission in HQ. Our national leader asked me to stay, but I give up and looking forward for more opportunities. And we traveled to Baguio together with my wife, looking for opportunities as well. For 2 months, we did fundraising. Also, we started our business. And after 2 months of saving, we traveled back to Manila and we got married. Of course, our Sir Leo is our facilitator during our wedding. A very simple wedding. I think our Leo remembered our wedding. Only 9 people attended because we are thinking how we can really fix these difficulties in life and how we can really overcome these challenges of visa extension. The leadership experience I have accumulated over the years have been invaluable, and I know I would not be where I am today without them. Of course, our beloved true parents. I am deeply grateful to our beloved true parents for their unwavering guidance and support, which have empowered my spiritual father and all my leaders. Their dedication and commitment to nurturing our community, our leaders, have played a crucial role in shaping my journey. Each lesson learned and every challenge faced under their mentorship has strengthened my faith and resilience. I owe a heartfelt thank you to them for their continuous encouragement and for believing in me, helping me grow as a youth leader and as a person. I'm really thankful to my spiritual father that you allow me to meet our true parents, and now I receive the blessing and now looking forward to become CheonBo. I'm really thankful to Tito Gilson and Tita Linda. During my college days, they always keep pushing me to do conditions even without understanding the significance of it. But because of them, I am finally able to understand more deeply the heart of our true parents. And of course, the leadership of Sir Rolly Sudista, together with his commanders, thank you so much for leading with me. We have here well of course, our Sir Rene. Yeah, my second father. Our Sir Rene, thank you so much. With Tito Proylan, the rest of IAYSP, Sir Angelito Kaintay, Sir Richel Halipa, and of course, with the leadership right now, I am now under the leadership of Sir John Robert Gregorio. Thank you for giving me chance to work again and to do mission. And now, let me tell you more about Kuya. I received last year 2023 and I started with my family. I started with my family 1 year already. Then, before I'm thinking what is the purpose of the blessing, yeah, then the training, I realized how I'm fallen, I committed a lot of sin. How can I live myself? When they explain about the blessing, you will be pure by following through parents, through Bulbuket, Sunday service to Chuchu, or through Holy Wine to Chuchu. Wow, Abuji Omoni. I miss those moments shouting very loud. The first video clip was my testimony about the ancestors' liberation. Yes, I finished the liberation, but they both passed away. And this testimony, I cried a lot. And I could really testify how powerful that our ancestors will always help us. I remember that time, the second PowerPoint that I have shared, you are my son, my pigal son. That is came from my mother who passed away. That's way back 2019 when I liberated my mama, when I liberated my mother. Then following that day, then that was the time that I received and I have a dream. I'm looking forward to have dream with my mama. It's been a long time. I think it's almost 4 years, 3 years when she passed away. That was the time that she appears to my dream after the liberation. And she said, "You are my son, my pigal son." I cried a lot that time. If I'm really my pigal son, or maybe she really appreciated me because I liberated her. You are my son, my pigal son. And it's really powerful. On the next day, I reach my goal higher than that. On the next day, I reach my goal higher than that. And the next day, I reach my goal higher more than that. How really powerful our ancestors if we are also trying to help them. I cried a lot because God, Heavenly Parent, how can I find this result? But because of the help of my mother. That's how powerful the liberation is. And of course, the chosen one right now, which our beloved true mother emphasized to all of us to do participate in chosen one. Of course, every Friday, since I am working now, every Friday I'm trying my best to attend for Cheonshimwon. And my experience in 21 days Yeonjong workshop, the daily routine that we have attending every night Cheonshimwon, how powerful. Yes, of course, we didn't receive much financially, but that is not really the question. I think the blessing that I received from the Cheonshimwon is the relationship between my wife and I. Our faith and our promise to continue living with our true parents. My wife and I participated in the 21 days Yeonjong workshops, motivated by our deep desire to support and unite with our beloved true mother, particularly in strengthening our faith for Cheonshimwon. We had initially planned to travel to Korea together for this workshop, but unfortunately, my visa application was denied, which was a setback for us. So this was my second time that my visa got denied. Of course, I felt sad. Hoping next year I can get visa to Korea. However, the organizing committee of the 21-day Yeonjong workshop quickly adapted the situation and created an alternative plan, allowing the event to take place simultaneously in two locations, Yeonjong in Korea and Yeonjong in Thailand. So I'm really grateful. Still, my wife and I will be receiving the same content of 21 days Yeonjong workshop because we wanted to receive more education so that we could really understand more who is our true mother now, especially the theology of our true parents. I'm really grateful for those leaders, for brothers and sisters who have joined during the workshop. They trained a lot. We did 2 times Chanyang Yoksa. We attended Cheonshimwon every night, shouting together, Abuji, Omoni, comforting the heart of our beloved true mother. This experience helps me to understand more that I have my bigger mission in life. So I would like also to encourage our brothers and sisters, our parents here. So please let your sons and daughters to join for the next year, maybe hoping that there will be conducting more the 21-day Yeonjong workshop. This is really an amazing experience. At this moment of time, currently that what we have been doing, the Friday witnessing, as we answer the calling from our beloved true mother. We did Cheonshimwon, and of course right now we do witnessing. Here I am, together with my wife, longing to invite and activate my spiritual children, whether online and street witnessing. And of course, with the right guidance of our area director, Reverend John Robert, in witnessing. So I did also online witnessing. Then I'm trying my best to communicate again to reactivate my spiritual son, always sending him or her message. This was in September 9, 2024, and this second photos here on October 13, 2024. So we wanted more to invite more youth, more people to know our beloved true mother. And of course, our area director of Metro Manila and Region 3, Reverend John Robert Gregorio, initiated to revive the home group system. And I was assigned as a home group team lead. This home group system helps me to be more responsible as their home group team leader. I handled 11 members. Some along the way, we are hoping that we will do our mission together as a home group. We'll do witnessing as a home group. And now I am Executive Secretary of Area 1. I was honored to be appointed as the Executive Secretary of Area 1 on March 2024. In this role, I took on various responsibilities that were crucial for the smooth functioning of our area. I was tasked with preparing, so that is my responsibility until this time. And back to 2022, my wife and I took part in a 2-day special CheonBo education program with a team that has all become true owners of the CheonBo path through our Yeonjong. During this transformative experience, we received a certificate of completion and made a heartfelt promise to become a CheonBo family. Although the journey is not easy, we believe that with sincere devotion in Cheonshimwon, along with our active participation in witnessing and liberating and blessing our ancestors, we can achieve our goals and fulfill our commitment. My wife and I have been talking a lot when it comes about how to become CheonBo, how to liberate our ancestors, how to do witnessing. So my wife also serves as a regional staff in National Capital Region. I'm really grateful to her and thankful to her for her dedication. And we pledge that we will do our best to become a CheonBo victorious. I would like to end my testimony with the words of our Wang Oma. We must fulfill the dream of Heavenly Parent. I have told you that you are pure water, since you were born through true parents in a place unrelated to the fall. You are all sons and daughters of Wang Apa and Wang Oma. We must fulfill the dream of Heavenly Parent, who wants to embrace us, love us. This is Heavenly Parent's dream, Heavenly Parent's wish. And now, thank you very much.
Leader, our executive secretary of Area 1, our very own Mayor Mark J. Tapia for that very wonderful testimony and also for having that kind of wide range of experience for you are now at this point of time. So congratulations and look forward that you can become one of our future leaders, not only for Philippines, but also for Asia Pacific and for the world. Thank you again. So let's give our appreciation to our brother Mark J. Tapia for that very wonderful testimony and that experience for us to learn for this evening. So thank you and looking forward again for better, good results, especially for witnessing. So with that, then let's move to the reflection by our Vice President of our Heavenly Asia Pacific, at the same time, our IAYSP President. Let's welcome our Reverend Roni Sudosta. Let's welcome Reverend Roni.
Good evening to our most loving heavenly parents and true parents, President Hori, Dr. Kitel, the rest of the leaders, blessed families, CheonBo victors, young people present in our CheonBo Monday Night Club tonight. So happy po. For tonight, I choose to promote our Chonmuon, the Chonilguk Central Administration. That one. And also apart from this, you might have heard this one, but before I would like to share my reflection in Mark's testimony tonight, let me share some good news that maybe some of you have heard already. Jelena, can we share that photo to everyone? Yan. Okay po. So, this is a photo of our big congratulations to our brothers and sisters from Heavenly Asia Pacific who have passed the application for the Sun Moon UPA. Once again, it's Sun Moon UPA. For you might know, Mother put a lot of hope and future for our young people through the training of Sunmoon UPA. So as you may see, we have 3 Filipinos, 1 from Malaysia, 2 from Thailand, and 1 from Cambodia. So I hope if you can see them, please give them your salutations, your congratulations. The next 7 years of their life in the training, not that easy, but it's a rewarding. They will be working closely or closer to our beloved true mother. So congratulations to everyone. And Mark mentioned about the Hyojongrang, sorry. Mark mentioned about the Hyojongrang workshop. Yan. 7 among these young people have graduated from Yeojeongrang workshop. Why are other side? We are turning right now. Okay, now we're in the right path. Yeah, yun po. That's why right now I think more than any time in our life, more than the past, since after the pandemic, now we can see the revival of the conscience of our young people. People who have received education, they themselves naturally choose the way of public life. So we really salute those young people who are really challenge themselves to apply for Sanmon UPA. This year, we have 70% passing rate out of the 10 people who apply from Asia Pacific, 7 passed. It's really a big number that we can have this number of our young people to join the Sanmon UPA. Once again, congratulations. And just to inform everyone, right now po, we are also preparing to launch our Heavenly Top Gun. We'll be launching the Heavenly Top Gun for on the regional level, Asia Pacific level, sometimes next year. And we are preparing that one. Top Gun is a missionary, abroad missionary training for 1 year for our young people. If your children, young people in your tribe who have the heart, the potential, or whom you think can find their purpose in life, can find their path if they devote themselves into a 1 year missionary training, then we encourage you po to have interest in our Heavenly Top Gun, which will be launched anytime next year for those young people. So thank you so much. Now, I'll be giving my testimony, not testimony, but reflection to the testimony of Mark J. Tapia. Alam niyo po, brothers and sisters, one of the rewarding um, life becoming an elder, should I say an elder in the church, is watching younger people grow in faith, grow in their love for true parents and heavenly parents. I have a quite similar life of faith with Mark um, to join our church, and I see him growing in IPLC, those ano tawag dito in Tagalog agaw buhay gano'n na mission, like all for heavenly parents and true parents. I saw how he invest in every mission, in fundraising, in witnessing, even inside IPLC, and even after that one, how he invest himself when he was given a mission. There are times of seeking comfort. There are times of wanting to focus on the victory of the blessing. But once again, he has been called. And I hope that, like Mark said, he can find also, and the wife together can find their path together, growing in principle, not just as individual, but this time as husband and wife, having a new set of challenges in their life. If there are things that we can learn from Mark's experience, is that absolute faith and absolute trust to true parents. There are days I felt like Mark already, gave up everything and just let true parents handle this life, As the song goes, Jesus takes the wheel, like heavenly parents takes the wheel. Those are the kind of lakas tama person that I really can see in the spirit of Mark J. Tapia. And I am sincerely praying that may young people could learn from his life testimony, his love story with heavenly parents and true parents. And now, together with your wife, I pray that you can find also um, the purpose-driven family life that we are all been seeking for. Your faith is there, your wife faith is there. I know it might be difficult in the present moment, but Mark, if you put, and Anna, if you put, just like what Arthur Father said, if you put your hope in the future, your present reality may be harsh, but the blessing will go not just to you, not just to your wife, but to your children and to your descendants. So, laban lang. It might be difficult. Still, there are a lot of things that must be done. But if we unite with our true mother, then I believe there's no way but going up. There's no way but going to the line of principle. May you decorate many more love story as you decorate their marriage venue You make, many young blessed families who are going into the marriage, you design their venue. And as much as you make their venue colorful, I pray that you and your wife's love story also will become colorful, centering on heavenly parents and true parents. Dear young people in Asia Pacific listening to our CheonBo Monday Night Club tonight, if there is one thing that we can learn, it's absolute faith, absolute trust, sometimes absolute obedience, but sometimes we might be clouded by our current reality when the reality strikes us, but we always find our path, our faith, and our trust with true parents no matter what. That is the kind of life story we can learn from Mark J. Tapia. We might be lost our way, but there is still that road going back to heavenly parents and true parents. Thank you, Mark, for inspiring us that sometimes we might give up, but from your life story, we can know that true parents do not give up on us. Sometimes we might think it's the end of our mission life, but heavenly parents has a mysterious ways to bring us back to that the hope of our original mind and the hope of our conscience. And I hope this time, as President Ori said, lifelong commitment. Mark, no matter how difficult the reality is, let's commit our life to heavenly parents and true parents together at the end. Kamsahamnida. Thank you so much for the inspiration and good evening to everyone present tonight.
Thank you very much, Reverend Ronnie, for your takeaway on the testimony, and also congratulations again to the new pastors of our San Mon UPA for that scholarship, and we look forward for more of our second generations and young people to be in that line. So thank you, Reverend Ronnie. And now, my dear CheonBo families, brothers and sisters all over Asia Pacific and also in other countries, we would like to invite then our regional president, President Masaichi Huri, for his special message for this evening. Let's welcome our President Masaichi Huri.
Okay. Good evening, all CheonBo brothers and sisters and all these challenger families. Yes. Yeah. For today, the great testimony. Another great testimony by our brother Mark, Kuya Mark. Thank you so much. For Philippines, the young Philippine leaders are very great gift from heaven. So, so in many countries, no, it's difficult to find such a so that these young leaders, actually raised by IPLC. So this is the IPLC generation. So with heavenly grace, I think, yeah, currently the some management of IPLC is now facing challenge, but already the fruits of IPLC is now actually they lead the Philippine movement. So, and if there is IPLC ILTP providence, actually that was succeeded. So now the Lebanon LA and also the Saroni and then Kuya Mark, all those the current young leader is actually raised by the special the special academic and also spiritual training course in ILTP. So it's huge investment by heavenly parents and true parents. So yeah, now I trying on Sunday Sunday service, I trying to arrange the concept of the witnessing, but not too much to show up like new and old, not like that. The more important thing is how to grasp that the total, I mean, the whole picture of witnessing, how to tips for witnessing, because yeah, that was my topic. That was my my wish to for Sunday service. So my point of view is, in many cases, the witnessing just is too narrowing down. So when we discuss about witnessing, how to bring people, actually that's a mobilizing, and how to introduce our movement. That's the introduction part. But witnessing is something more greater than that. And also it connects to the greater part of our life. So witnessing is actually the whole process of restoration to save someone and then to connect them to true parents. That's a process of salvation, and to guide all people, to bring all people in front of true parents. That process is actually the witnessing. But all the time, the witnessing is, how to say, the excitement. Somebody get excited. That people can bring, because the essence of the gospel is actually the full of joy and excitement. Once you understand this, you can solve many issues, and more than that, you will be saved, even though you still doesn't recognize that you are fallen human being. Actually, even though after meeting Jesus, even though you are already Christian, but that person still doesn't know. Still they are full of fallen nature. So they just inherit that fallen nature to the descendant. So to cut off that matters. Truly, we need to experience true parents. So I think today's the testimony by Kuya Mark. Yeah, I'm also already his face is very familiar with me. But yeah, this is a very great opportunity to listen to his own life story, and yeah, everyone that feel same feeling. Everyone actually experience this way, but especially his testimony is quite fresh because all those things he actually compared to other elders, he practiced something, and after another, he received many heavenly graces. So all those, the joy and challenge and many difficulties, and after that, again, heavenly grace, after that, another challenge. So this is in place, and also we are witnessing. So we are mark. Thank you very much. So this is a spreading, the practice of spreading heavenly fortune, heavenly blessing to all people. So not only the, I mean, not only the position in the organization. This is the genuine meaning of church leader. Actually, the leader means, I mean, somebody lead something, lead people to right direction. So heavenly parents and also the church member didn't pick the heavenly boss. So we need heavenly central figure to lead people to the heavenly kingdom on earth. So I'm so glad to see those young leaders, and also I'm very glad to hear the whole testimony by another young leader, just physically get old. So when we alive in our spirit, everyone, we can feel our youth in our spirit. So now our first gen's time, actually all message and teaching and practice was very well organized, well connected. So now the second coming Messiah now already on earth. So the coming of second Messiah. So that's very exciting message. It's very sensitive, but still, potentially all people want to know that news. So literally, that was the gospel for all people. So after listening the gospel, then we more understand why the origin of a human fall. So more deeper understanding about human fall and human fallen nature. Then how long does it? How long the history of restoration? Actually, that was 6,000 years, but it's all connected. The Old Testament history and New Testament history and our own history and current history. It's all connected as one. So no one can provide that way. The whole perspective of history, and also in current situation centering on through parents, whole world I mean, no matter what, it's the democratic society or even the communist society, it's all connected. Truly, true parents try to embrace whole humankind, more than not only Christianity, the Buddhist, Islam, Hindu, they never mind. So when they go to the Muslim country, the true parents wear the some Muslim clothes. When they go to Japan, they uh, they wear the Japanese kimono. So actually, as true parents, they try to love all people and all existence. So true parents try to buy the helicopter company to domain the air. Then for the land, true parents establish the motorcycle, the automobile company, and true parents offered it to North Korea, and of course the boat company. So if we start testify the life of true parents, it's all things in one generation. So truly true parents try to love all people and all country and all any existence in the world. They truly embrace in their bosom. So then what can we do? So our role is to understand divine principle. Then every one of member have to know how to teach, how to give the lecture. So all member have to be the lecturer in any of level. Then go back to your school, your village, your town, and then preach and tell them the truth. Then no need to no need to afraid. So just go and just send the gospel, new truth, with the divine spirit. That's a unification movement. That was the unification movement. So after 7 years ago, but that practice was another good part is that was just emphasize within 7 years course, within 7 years, you have to overcome. You have to take off all the fallen nature. Then make at least 3 spiritual children. Then join the blessing. You can receive blessing. So the theory and practice and result is quite clear. So this is very, very well packaged. So actually it's so universal. So that's why, even though just 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, but still we could go through this way of witnessing. That was witnessing. So the witnessing, the well-condensed package. So actually now we are struggling. Now it's a new. We need new well-condensed package of witnessing. Otherwise, then so first gen's period was actually relatively that was a simple era because everyone understand the communist is bad guy and the freedom society is good guy. So now it's almost like a final battle, a Cold War situation, but we have to prevent that. Then finally, as a peacemaker through parents will come. They actually achieve that role. So that's a very tremendous part. So actually, through parents prevented the final nuclear war. Then actually they saved the world. But now we're a little bit how to say after the desert. Now the desert was ended. Then now we are crossing the river of Jordan. Then it's new experience. Now we are a little bit sleepy in the mud floor because to across actually already the Heavenly Parent stopped all the water. Actually, Heavenly Parent stopped the river of Jordan. So now no water flow. So we just only thing is just across. But actually, the floor of the river is a little bit muddy. So now we are struggling a little bit. It seems sleepy. So, but we have to carry the ark with balance. So we never slip down. But actually, so we now are crossing the Jordan River. So we need a little bit new concept about the witnessing. So now after the CheonBo and Heavenly Tribal Messiah era, so we could develop we could expand it our concept of witnessing. But now True Mother again emphasize the witnessing. Then many people just thinking back to the origin. In terms of in terms of motivation, it's good with spirituality and the truth. But actually, that part is good. But now, what we teach, what we convey, what kind of message, what kind of package we deliver to our spiritual children. So that is issue. So yeah, still for young people, the 7 years course maybe it's effective, but when I look at so for me in the past, I could watch this movement past since so 50 years I could watch this movement. So the 7 years course was very powerful for the young people. But actually, it's not so effective after the 7 years course. Then it's almost like a off duty. So many people just, even though they're still there, the current member of church, but when they come to church and gather, then most of their topic is actually the very, very great memory on the past. So I truly, so this is my lesson. So yeah, if we go to the spiritual world, it's actually the time is that we have eternal time period. So we can discuss the 100 years, 1,000 years of our activity and how we invested, how we succeeded. We can discuss a lot, but for now, we shall focus what we do now and how to cooperate the whole generation, not by first gen, not only by second gen, not only by third gen. Now, Heavenly Parents want to see 3 generations come together, and Heavenly Parents want to see the youth, but that youth is first gen youth and second gen youth, and any of Jacob youth, and so whole kind of youth come together, then create the Hyojeondan generation. That's what Heavenly Parents want to see now. So vertically, at least 3 generations. Horizontally, at least 3 kind of the youth. So everyone, the beginning starting point is different, but still we could show, we could offer Heavenly Parents. Still we can make harmony, and we can make the united the heavenly Hyojeondan Cheonilguk citizens group. That's actually the Hyojeon. That's actually the CheonBo family group. So then for witnessing now, eventually the more and more many concepts will be now world headquarters truly now focusing on that. Then what kind of package? So they truly try to develop the package, first package, I mean the handout or any of pamphlet, and or some first approach book like a Christian church. So that's why now world headquarters invited Dr. Kittel to make it by 1 week. So so maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, our Dr. Kittel have to visit Korea. So we shall discuss. I mean, we shall talk about these things, the current issue. So please, somebody, if you keep sitting, your memory, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, let us stand up. Then please come, please go forward, and then let us meet. Let us make a new battalion for Heavenly Parents and True Mother. Then we have to fight the current battle. So new witnessing. The new witnessing means, in my understanding, yeah, the 7 years package is still looks nice. That's the best package for witnessing ever. But as Family Federation, little bit we need to give more the general the perspectives. So so that's a witnessing package for Family Federation, not for Unification Church. So not just 7 years course and receive blessing and that's it. Not that way. That's why I'm keep emphasize the not only 7 years course, but also the lifelong commitment. And also I emphasize, or rather I now telling you let us shift from the life of faith to life of Cheonilbu. Then many things will be more clear. Otherwise, many people still staying the level of life of faith. It looks good, but once we keep talking of faith looks good, but something happened, then you can understand. If we stay the life of faith, something happened, then surely that person's foundation will be shaken. Then they start shaking. Then what is the two poles? One is faith, one is the no faith. So soon we can be the middle position. It's very, very easy to slip down from the any of the believer or followers mindset. It's very easy to slip down to the middle position. So many second gen still doesn't have their own confidence to following this movement. Is actually they all take the middle position. But for children of God, actually middle position is actually the foreign humanity's position. So after the fall, Adam took that position, middle position. That's why heavenly parents couldn't involve, because they can meet two now. So middle position means they can compare two owners, two central figures. That position is the worst situation as God's child. So all the time, we don't have to take a middle position. So taking middle position is actually the spiritual death. So all the time, we have to stay at Hyojonran, just even one step. But I'm more support, I'm more like heavenly parents, true parents. I want to follow my parents with filial piety. So we have to remain that position. That's why I truly recognize after the Songfa, now the life of faith is not enough. So when somebody achieved 7 years course, receiving blessing, that was so great. But after that, how to keep that standard without having Hyojonran concept, Hyojonran identity? That blessed family, it's difficult to keep that standard. So that's my understanding. That's my awareness after the Songfa. So I strongly recommend you, please let us determine, let us transfer from wilderness to the land of Canaan. But land of Canaan is not the final destination. We have to change that country to the God's kingdom. To do that, we have to transfer our identity from wilderness identity to the wilderness identity is unification movement and also life of faith. But now, after that, as CheonBo family, many people already achieved that one. But anyway, if we clearly say we have to transfer our identity from life of faith to life of Cheonbok. And our value system is not no more faith. Our value system have to change into the Hyojeon, filial piety. Then many things will be clear. So this is actually the essence of my speech on Sunday. So still, I'm very appreciate the Kuya Mark's all presentation and your testimony, shedding tears, and also I'm very, very impressed your way to shout at the Cheonshimon prayer. Yeah, so that sorry, that was exactly I wanted to see in Philippines, that spirit. So yeah, when I visit many places, but many people, it's very shy. So yeah, that's a similarity with Filipino and Japanese. Mostly they are good shy people. Good part is good, but shy part we have to break that limitation. So yeah, please, Mark, keep doing that way, and more. I mean, give good influence to the young people, and let us change the Asia Pacific much better way. Already it's so great. I truly like all the member in Asia Pacific, but we need more. And all the time I dream of what is the next goal, or what is the more greater the situation of our future. So yes, so eventually all our leader have to run the election, then have to be the senator or congressman, even the president. And so actually, what is the national restoration? So many definitions, so many levels. Actually, even after through parents' era, still we have to continue to keep develop our heavenly providence. So now what we do is we have to finalize the victory of heavenly parents in this era. So now, True Mother's wish is already anyway, we proclaimed and already settled the Cheonbok era after the True Father Songfa. So True Father achieved a lot of great things. They prevented the nuclear war and end of humanity. They all prevented that one, the huge disaster. Then True Mother proclaimed the Cheonbok era. So that's a totally new era. But all foreign humanity doesn't recognize that. This is just that situation. So already the time is not BC, now AD, like that. So the entire human history, the 100 years later, 1,000 years later, all the historian will describe before Cheonbok, after Cheonbok. So BC and AC. So So that situation. So now we have a heavenly sovereignty. Then the land. In the beginning, that will be the Cheonwon-gun, the Cheonpyeong, the Valley of Cheonpyeong. That area, specific area, will be the prototype of Cheonyu-gu. So that's it's even smaller scale. It's a land. Then, true mother truly want to see a lot of people. That's a people. So now the witnessing is actually to bring those people in front of true mother. So that's why the bringing many people, many blessing candidate, and also engaged couple to the blessing ceremony is actually one of the symbolic meaning for that. And also, if we bring many people in front of true mother, that also become a good result. But the wish of true mother is not just mobilizing. The mobilizing is just collecting all people as audience. Audience just come and sit, then see what something, then after that they all gone. They will go back to their own life. But not like that. That's why we need witness. So now this is just 6 months left. So we shall focus some of strategic the church in terms of witnessing to bring young people. But please, as CheonBo family, please once again, please start think, or already you may have a good plan or good idea. Once again to revive all the CheonBo members in front of true mother. So this is a time to stand up again. So thank you very much. But I was very inspired by the testimony of the queer Mark, and now some of the young the people in Philippines also start move, and they truly start invest and involve the witnessing. So let us all rise and join the exciting process of witnessing. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much to our President Masay Chihuri again for that special message, as we followed also on the Sunday message of our President Huri. The more that we are enlightened and we learn again so many things on the importance of witnessing, as this title last yesterday was substantial church growth in the Cheonil era. So I hope, my dear brothers and sisters, CheonBo families, we can really take ownership. So that's the word. Keyword is the ownership of the providence. So let's shift from this life of faith to become the owners of Cheonil in the time of our beloved true parents, to our true mother. And that is the wish of our true mother, that all of us have to be owners of the providence. So thank you again, our regional president, Masay Chihuri, for the a special message to whichever one of us for this evening. So again, let's give our appreciation and our gratitude to our President Huri. Thank you so much. Now let us hear the closing remarks by our national leader of our FFWP Philippines. Let's welcome our Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Let's welcome our Reverend Leo.
Thank you very much for our Dr. Jaime Vergara. Good evening to our President Hori, Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, all our leaders from Asia Pacific, CheonBo families, those families and brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining once again our CheonBo Monday Club. And we are really grateful for President Hori's guidance once again. And I think especially for the Sunday service yesterday, I need to complete also watching President Hori's message because last weekend also in the Philippines we have conducted 2 day of CheonBo event in Iloilo City. I just also came back this morning and we had a total of 170 participants in that area, and 65 of them of the participants in our CheonBo event last weekend were new members and revived members. So yeah, I just feel that truly the work of true parents centering on really the spirit and truth is truly bringing all people together, our blessed families, our brothers and sisters. So we are really grateful that we could carry out this event. So our blessed families, our CheonBo families actually could invite their tribe members also. One tribe, around 30 people from the tribe joined our CheonBo event in Iloilo City. Yeah, this area in Iloilo, this is one of the strategic church in the Philippines, and the leader there, Reverend Nino, maybe please allow me to share, just show some. The leader in that area is one of the strategic church god of the Philippines. Actually, he was chosen today, Monday. I think they will be showing some of the activity of this church in our Chonchimon devotion. Yeah, so we are really grateful. This couple also are really working very hard. They were able to bring. I just would like to share maybe some photo and maybe one testimony of this event briefly. Yeah, so I just would like to show you the one major photo of the event. Yeah, so this was our event in last Saturday and Sunday in the Philippines, our CheonBo event. This is actually our third, quite big CheonBo event from September to this October, 2 months. So we had a beautiful program actually with Dr. Edgar Tanate, and we have, this is a VIP in that area. She joined our organization since 2012. She is 12 years barangay captain in the area, and now she is barangay councilor. Now she invited her husband. She's witnessing to her husband, and then they wanted to start also later on, liberate already their ancestors. So they completed, this is their second time to join the CheonBo event. So in our CheonBo event, 146 joined on site and 65 new guests, first time attendees, and 4 revived members in this event. So it was a beautiful program. So we are really grateful. So these are different tribes, and I just would like to show maybe 2 testimony about Chonchimon. Yeah, please allow me to read shortly about this beautiful testimony of a blessed family. They just started family, I think, just last year. So she said, the first time I attended the Chonchimon prayer vigil on Friday, August 25, 2023, was truly memorable. At that time, I was feeling lost and overwhelmed with everything going in my family life. We had only started our family life a little over 2 months before, and financially, things were not easy. My husband was the only one working, while I, a former OFW, struggled to find a job in the Philippines. This added the stress of managing our finances. Bills were piling up. I had siblings to support, and my husband was also helping his aging parents, all on a minimum wage. Despite our financial difficulties, my husband and I held on to our faith. We prayed together every night, often shedding tears as we asked for guidance to overcome the challenges we face. We never let our situation become an excuse to forego enjoying our married life, always making time to support each other and remain prayerful. When I attended the Chonshimon prayer vigil for the first time, I poured my whole heart into my prayers. I shed tears and truly felt I was able to speak to Heavenly Parent and true parents. I didn't ask for anything specific. Instead, I focused on expressing my gratitude and felt connected to Heavenly Parent. I remembered that my own struggles could not compare to the sorrow of Heavenly Parent's heart, longing for his lost children. So I didn't feel I was in a position to ask for anything. My prayer was simply a heartfelt conversation where I opened my heart without expecting anything in return. To my amazement, only 2 weeks later, we received an incredible blessing. My husband was given the biggest construction project he'd ever received, transforming our lives completely. I'm deeply grateful not only for the financial relief, but for how this blessing strengthened our marriage. The project gave us an opportunity to work together, trust each other more, and build our partnership as husband and wife. It served as a bridge helping us grow and move forward in our journey as a couple. This experience was only one of the miracles I've witnessed. Another profound miracle came from a wish I'd made during a CheonBo event in Iloilo in June 2019. At that event, I bought a wish paper, and one of my deepest wishes was to find my biological father. As a child, I grew up without knowing who my father was. My mother, who had me during college, separated from my father when I was very young, and she married someone else when I was 5. She never spoke of him, and the few who knew him either passed away or were out of reach. When my mother passed away, when I was 16, she took with her the secret of my father's identity. Despite this, I prayed constantly to know him, curious about my roots. While fundraising for the wish paper, I prayed fervently, asking God for help in finding my father. I was in tears as I prayed, asking God to help me find my father when I offered my wish paper in the prayer room during the CheonBo event. Just 2 months later, someone added me on Facebook, claiming to be my grandmother. She had been searching for me for years, and after verifying my details told me, "Your father has been looking for you." Soon after, a man added me on a Facebook, looking just like me. After cross-checking details my mom had once mentioned, I realized he was indeed my father. Overwhelmed with gratitude, I saw how heavenly parents answer sincere prayers. I was able to connect with my father and feel the love I longed for. He introduced me to family members I didn't know I had, including his wife, who welcomed me warmly. So though we planned to meet in person, my father passed away peacefully in his sleep just a year later. I am deeply grateful for the chance to know him, share my heart with him, and feel the connection I had yearned for. Today, his wife feels like a second mother to me, and my newfound cousins feels like my siblings. So through these experiences, I have come to understand that heavenly parents answer our prayers in ways beyond our expectations. The miracles I've experienced at Chonshimwon have profoundly shaped my life, strengthening my faith and my relationships. So this was a very beautiful testimony about the Chonshimwon, how the sister really overcame and truly fulfilled her wishes through her sincere prayers. And then, one more testimony is from one elder sister, wife of the pastor. She said, "As I reflected, I became aware of my own limitations as a mother, a wife, and a daughter of our heavenly parents. It brought tears to my eyes. Even as I write this, I still feel the same emotions, and tears continue to fall, reminding me of so many things. Education doesn't end here. We need ongoing spiritual education as it shapes and guides us. I am truly grateful to have attended this 2-day event, and traveling by sea didn't hold us back from being part of it. So even there's typhoon actually in the Philippines, a lot of miracles happen in this event." And then she said, "Regarding the Chanyang Yoksa session, I used to experience a persistent itch in my lungs, as if something was lodged that I couldn't clear. But now, that sensation has vanished. My lungs feel completely healed. Participation in Chanyang Yoksa session has freed me from that discomfort, and I believe wholeheartedly in the transformative power of Chanyang Yoksa. So, yeah, brothers and sisters, and all our precious blessed families, truly, this is truly a very powerful event, CheonBo event. In the Philippines, we are preparing for December, a big event. And yeah, with President Hori's guidance and also Dr. Inchun Kim, we are trying actually to, maybe later on we can invite President Iggy Song here. We would like to have a big CheonBo event in our country and really bring all our blessed families and members together. So again, we are really grateful, and today I'm really, really happy to listen from the testimony of our brother Mark Tapia. Yeah, I've known him very well, our brother Mark, because we were together in IPLC. Truly, his life is a life of great inspiration. Our brother Mark, despite many challenges and difficulties, now he has his wonderful wife. They're really living together and really becoming a good young couple model in our country. And yeah, based on the guidance of President Hori that we are receiving continuously, so we really would like to do our best and work harder in the Philippines. Also, three generations working together and truly bringing all blessed families and brothers and sisters together in complete oneness with True Mother. And together we will bring victory, especially towards the entrance ceremony of Chonmungung. So once again, I pray for great blessing and heavenly fortune to all our blessed families and brothers and sisters. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much to our national leader, Reverend Leon Hinoti-Halug, for the closing remarks. And once again, we would like to congratulate to all our CheonBo families, brothers and sisters there in Iloilo for the great success of the CheonBo great events and also for the beautiful testimony. So please don't fail to give also and send to us your beautiful testimonies. And these are truly that gives and inspire our beloved True Mother. So with that, then we would like to move on to the a few announcements. There's our few announcements that we would like to remind everyone, especially tomorrow. Okay, so let's share this, and I would like to invite our Dr. Julius Bimalik Dem to talk more about this third anniversary of the PCLC by tomorrow. Let's welcome our Sir Julius for this announcement.
Yeah, thank you very much once again, President Hori. The wisdom and guidance of President Hori, because it's to reach out to the Christian realm, we need to work together with them, and based on the inspiration of the World Christian Leadership Conference, finally we could start the PCLC. So please join us tomorrow. This is actually a joint program, hybrid, online and on-site. It will be at 2 p.m. Manila time. So that's 1 p.m. Bangkok. You can join by Zoom, but there are also some venues that will gather together, clergy and together with some brothers and sisters and leaders. There will be a group watch and a on-site gathering in the Philippine headquarters in Manila. There's also another one in Bangkok in Thailand. And also there is a gathering in Solomon Islands. Also, I think in New Zealand also, there will be gathering in New Zealand, even in Pakistan, they will connect also during this time. And also in Nepal, in Kathmandu, because we will be appointing new senior advisors, particularly this time, one from the Philippines, Dr. Sempron, one from Nepal, Dr. Rokaya, and also from Pakistan, Bishop Manzoor. So please join us, especially as CheonBos. We need to take care of the clergy. One of the successes of ACLC in America is our blessed families taking ownership of guiding and really raising up many clergies as their spiritual children. And so this is the hope of True Mother, that we can really reach out to the Christian realm and so that they can support our beloved True Mother in this, final, the completion of the providence. So let's join together, moving forward in spirit and truth. You can see there the registration site, the link posted in the group chat. So please register yourself and invite also some clergy to join even online. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our Sir Junius, for that great announcement. So I we look forward that everybody will join in that very important celebration tomorrow on this third PCLC anniversary celebration together, moving forward in the spirit and truth. So with that, then we would like to thank everyone and also for the upcoming Yojong Chonbu special event that will be in Cambodia, November 2 to 3. Cambodia. This is a wonderful opportunity again to inherit the spirit and truth from True Mother through the transformative CheonBo work. So this is open to all members in Asia Pacific region, and these events will offer a chance to liberate and bless our ancestors while renewing our spirit through participating in this Chanyang Yoksa. Please follow the standard donation guidelines set by your group, and we warmly invite everyone to receive this heavenly fortune and blessing bestowed by true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So for more details, please coordinate with your local leaders or the CheonBo staff. Thank you very much. And also announcement from our Blessed Family Department, Asia Pacific. This is on the 8th Asia Pacific Online PMC and Family Networking. So we're excited to announce that the registration of the 8th Asia Pacific Parents Matching Convocation has been extended. Please inform to all our blessed parents and second generation matching candidates in your region to register and submit their requirements and payment by 12 noon by tomorrow. To ensure the smooth process, please make sure that the candidate's profile follow the PPT file template, that the 1.5 to 2-minute introductory video adheres to provided guidelines. All necessary files are included in the invitation package, which you can access through the link below. Invitation package, please registration form, and for more details, please contact your local BFT director. So looking forward, welcoming everyone to the 8th Asia Pacific Parents Matching Convocation. And for the upcoming also, this will be November 3, 2024, the Sunday School Teachers Workshop via Zoom and online. So for all our blessed children, youth members, parents who feel called to support the spiritual education of our blessed children to join the Philippine Sunday School Teachers Workshop. This is online workshop will equip and inspire participants to guide precious children on their journey of faith and character development under the loving care of Heavenly Parent and true parents. This is open to those who have completed the Divine Principles Seminar and are ready to make a meaningful impact as Sunday school teachers in their communities. Together, let's create a nurturing environment for the next generation to grow in faith and in love. This will be November 3, Sunday, 1:30 to 4 p.m. Philippine time. Register here and no registration fee. Let's build a brighter future for our young ones. Please contact our Mrs. Kayo Halo, our Sunday school head. Thank you. And for Blessed Family Department, Asia Pacific, also Blessed Family Education Ministry on the 4th series, Navigating Teenagers by Heavenly Parenting, December 1, 2024, Sunday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Bangkok time via Zoom. This will be on the topic, Parenting Teenagers, Building Life of Faith as Foundation for the Blessing and Beauty for the Holy Community. Highlights will be insightful lectures, inspiring testimonies, Q&A, interactive questions for couples. So again, registration form. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact your local BFD director. We look forward to seeing you there. Ju. And for our nightly Cheongshimon Prayer Vigil, again for our Cheongshimon nightly vigil from Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. And let us again encourage everyone, all blessed families, brothers and sisters in Asia to join at least once a week or at least every Friday, where the whole world are joining together. So let us believe and surely this is going to happen, and let us not miss this opportunity for this amazing grace coming from heaven. Ju. So, and for next Sunday, we are going to hear another testimony coming from a couple of our new leader, assigned now in Cebu, our Mr. Romel and Julie Lee Benson, to give the testimony coming November 4, 2024. So let's look forward to see and to hear for the testimony. So we'd like to say thank you again to all our CheonBo families, our elders joining us live via Zoom and also Facebook Live in this CheonBo Monday Club. And so with that, then we would like to close this meeting with a closing prayer by our sister Jade Melby Espejo. So let's invite our sister Jade for the closing prayer.
Good evening, leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. So please join me in my prayer. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 천진 참 부모님 감사합니다. 사랑합니다. Good evening to you, our most gracious Heavenly Parent, and there's true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Heavenly Parents, first and foremost, we would like to say thank you for the success of the two-day CheonBo workshop in Iloilo City. Heavenly Parents, thank you, Heavenly Parents, for protecting our leaders and members despite the typhoon that is in the Philippines. Heavenly Parents, and today, Heavenly Parent, we have witnessed the life testimony of our brother, Kuya Mark, Heavenly Parents, and we are very grateful for the inspiration that we received from him, and added by the messages of inspiring messages and reflections from our President Ronnie Sedusta, Sir Julius Miltem, and also the special message from our President Hori. We pray, Heavenly Parents, that in our life of faith, Heavenly Parent, we can continue to do more in our daily missions, Heavenly Parents, and we can offer more to your providence. Thank you once again, Heavenly Parents, for these inspirations that you have given to us and for always protecting us. Please, I would like to pray with so much love, humility, and gratitude in my heart. In your parents' name, Amen.
Thank you, our sister Jade, for the closing prayer. And that, as we close our meeting for this evening, let us express our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent by offering our deep love and respect by offering our bowing. Chunjin champo님께 경배. And also let us also express our gratitude to everyone by saying thank you so much. 감사합니다. Namaste to all the brothers and sisters who are joining us live. And now let us open our camera for the group picture taking. And let us show our big smile. Open your camera, brothers and sisters. We would like to see your beautiful and handsome faces together with your family and say, everybody say, Abu G.
Abu Ji.
And everybody say, Omoni. And for Sarangyo, let's express our love to one another. Saranghamnida. And for Vision 2025, Suni. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us again in our CheonBo Money Club. We look forward to see you November 4, 2024. Good night and see you next week. God bless us all.